the AVANT GUARD booth with Knoxy, Orion. They're showing their shit. They're showing us what we got. We're here because we want to know what's really going on over here at AG.
Run it over the glass. Beer. Get a haze.
All right, what's the best application?
Right
Circles?
there, what you doing?
Right,
All
okay.
tight. Now let it dry. Let it haze out a little bit. Start to haze. Yeah. Buff it. Buff it out.
Use your dry towel.
Yeah, he's got it. That's right. Come and see your boy.
It's even easier in direct sunlight.
1, 2, 4, 5, 3. Come and see. Oh, I chopped my feet.
I wanted to see that shit on the inside of a windshield of a smoker's vehicle that hasn't had a car detailed in 6 months.
100%.
It might take 2 applications only because of the film. Been on there for fucking 2 years. It's gonna take a little bit more. And that's me just being fair, because I'm not sitting here trying to sell you a product.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here talking about one that works. Does it make sense? Yes. So, if it was a really bad smoker's car, what I like to do is I get a terry clean. Because it doesn't fucking matter, right? Clean that fucker, get all that build and film in that terry cloth. It's primarily cotton and it's gonna pick it up. Then I go in with my nice window cleaning towel and I tighten that shit up. I want you as a viewer to see this reaction. Smell this, my guy. It's nice. Yes.
Nice.
Just having it in a bottle.
It's nice.
Little ceramic space.
It smells like strawberry Kool-Aid.
Hey man, because that's part of the experience,
Our
man.
compound smell like Versace.
This is our cutting compound. Smell
Am I
that.
smelling this?
All
Smells like a lotion.
That's Versace.
Versace.
Smells like a lotion.
So what we're doing is we're taking micro abrasives, finishing abrasives, and we're joining them to make one big abrasive in that formulation. So when your rotation or oscillation breaks down consistently, goes into micro diminishing abrasives, then turns into a finish.
You say agglomerate?
Agglomeration.
Agglomeration.
You take a
You
bunch
guys
of
these some words I never heard
Listen,
before,
bro,
so yeah,
that's just fancy for we put some shit together to make some shit that works really good.
you take a bunch of small shit, make one big
Shit.
shit. Yeah.
From my perspective, this came out of nowhere. Obviously, that's probably not true. There's always development. There's always things behind the scenes.
Right.
Why and how did this all start? Like that because we just wanted we're all about, if you know anything about our channel, who we are, we just like to talk to people to get the straightforward facts of what the fuck's going on.
Gotcha.
We're not down with the whole salesman stuff. Oh, we get that. You know, there's this place for that in all businesses, whatever. This here, because everybody says the same shit.
Right.
Our stuff is different. It's
Right.
this, it's that. There's very few in the marketplace that actually are good.
Right.
I would easily say about 90 to 95% are dog shit.
And correct. And who dictates that it's good? And where does that come from?
Yeah.
Right? How is that influenced?
Yeah.
Right? Is it the people being like, yo, I've used this consecutively for this duration of time on all sorts of stuff.
And we're not
it just-
seeing it.
It provides this and this and this and that. And I'm a firm believer in it. And that's why I helped the industry and have been for the last 3 decades. And this company very simply is against the system. We're against the system of being sold the same regurgitated bullshit over and over and over again with a different face. We'd rather put our money where our mouth is. We are making products that are out of the box. We are trying to solve problems. And that's why our existence is here. That's why we're here, right? We're going to continually push the boundaries of what is known. We created a product that is the best of the most clearest quality clear coat on the planet. PPF and ceramic coating we put in one fucking bottle and it's sitting on the car right now. It has the clarity rating of a 99.1 to 99.8 and a gloss rating. We went through 1,500 consecutive MEK applications. If you don't know what MEK is, it's a hot solvent that was designed to literally destroy coatings. 1,500 consecutive applications in a row on this test app, and it held a 99% integrity.
What is the application?
You wipe it on a vehicle after you've prepared it properly and gone through one of our convenient trainings in Cocoa, Florida, and put it on and it levels and you walk away. That's quite literally the process. Preparation is everything, and it's our full intention to bring detailers back to actually preparing cars instead of half-assing shit. To lean into using a rotor instead of a DA, because you actually know that it provides a better reflective quality on the surface of your vehicle, as opposed to a tearing motion, which disrupts cross-linking polymer, which essentially is what clear coat is made of.
You said the word disrupt. This is
We are
disruption.
We are
right here.
correct. this was exactly about us against the system. I was called to assist in the development of a brand that stood for something.
And where's AG? Because I don't know anything about AVANT GUARD.
We're out of Cocoa, Florida.
Okay.
Everything is proprietary. Everything we make ourselves in-house. We have our own chemists. We have our own fulfillment. We have our own packaging. Everything. But the leader of this, the owner of this, his mission was quite literally to disrupt. And they thought that I fit the bill. So when they told me the mission, I couldn't resist.
Tell us a little bit more about the line as far as the solutions that they provide.
Right.
We just saw the glass cleaner.
Yeah.
Obviously, leaving a haze gives you a visual
Right.
to be able to kind of like indication of, okay, it's still there. What's being removed,
Right.
post, before, and then obviously if you missed areas.
So this is just our quick detail. You wipe down the car, get it glossy. Cool. You've served the purpose of quick detail. I love products that serve more than one purpose. It's ambidextrous. So you can wipe down interiors with this one. And the reason that we wanted it to be that way is because there's a lot of techs that really do need a little bit of help financially when it comes to stuff. They can't be buying 65 different forms of fucking quick detail, interior quick detail. What if they had one that did the outside and the inside, and they could make money? The leather treatment. The leather treatment is designed to actually infiltrate into the finest of pores. So it's not just going to sit on top. The abrasion resistance is there, and yes, you can have abrasion resistance in the treatment. It's going to leave the textile very supple, very slick, but not overly conditioned, because I'm a fucking weirdo when it comes to that. Same thing with our leather cleaner. I don't like things to feel slimy. I don't like them to feel like startling, when you feel with the degreaser. So we tested that out on a multitude of leathers, including white vegan leather, which is like the ender of it, and all the way up to like Ferrari Daytona seats, which are like $40,000. So phenomenal product. This is all water-based. All of it water-based. It serves a multitude of purposes. Additionally, our polish is the same one. Okay. We took an agglomerated abrasive set, and we needed a good cut that you could rely on, but we also needed a great finish, cut to finish ratio, a true cut to finish ratio. And that's what we did by agglomerating the abrasive sets. So when you go in and you get your initial cut, you'll see a step down of where it starts to become translucent. Instead of putting the leopard spots or caking up on the surface, you know how traditional companies do, this will just become a little bit more translucent so you can actually see whether you've gotten the defects out of the panel. Correct, you can see through it.
So with all of these answers, it seems like there's always been solutions.
Correct.
Why do you feel it's taken such a long time to literally put it out there?
You want the real answer?
Yes.
Money. Yeah. Money. There's two groups. There's one that solely want to make money off of you and don't really give a shit about you. And then there's the other group that need to spend a shitload of money to be able to find you and in turn. We're the latter. We spared no expenses. Every single one of the chemicals, every single formulation, every single product is in class 4. Do you know how expensive that is? That is essentially the Tiffany of diamonds when it comes to chemicals. Class 4 is as high as you get. All of our products, every one of them. Not one has been compromised.
I haven't been to I didn't want to go to the website. I didn't want to do any research. I didn't want to go too deeply into it. I just literally wanted to have a conversation.
Same.
Say, okay, well, he's passionate about this. I'm hearing some things that I want to hear, that I've been waiting to hear.
This is the shit I live for. Conversations have died, man. Things become disposable. And realistically, it's not about what we do for ourselves, but it's what we do for others.
Yeah.
That echoes through eternity. And that starts with conversations and being able to meet people and do things for each other.
We're all about solutions. We're all about just, there's a lot of shit that's not just because of misinformation, but just because we think that's the way it needs to be done because it's been done for so fucking long. We're excited to try some of this.
I tell you what I'll do. You guys message me where you want one of these to land. And I'll send you the cut and the polish. You guys try it out.
Okay.
Totally free.
Yeah. Well, we want to try the glass cleaner too.
I want the glass.
Now we're running the tab.
I want the glass, man. You keep that one. I want the glass.
Honestly, a little good too. Knox, thank you so much, brother.
Of course.
Sure, thank you, man.
Thank you, brother.
Of course. You, y'all need anything, let me know. Message me.